Thank you, Kelly. Well, the Coast Guard and other agencies conduct rescues of people in the water and on remote islands in the Pacific, and many of these cases involve aerial searches over vast areas. Now, if you're stuck at sea, you can increase your visibility with something as simple as a glow stick. Joining us now with more tips are Captain Michael Long, Commander, Coast Guard Sector Honolulu, and Captain Carl Reedland, Coast Guard pilot, recent commanding officer, Coast Guard Air Station Barbers Point. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here today.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Morning.
Good morning. Now, what kind of precautions should people take in our waterways? So many of us head out into the ocean on our free time, and it's not just if you're going to be on a boat, but even if you go for a swim.
Sure. Hey, and thanks for having us. I tell folks three things. One is to plan. Know the spot where you're going out to, what the local conditions or hazards are going to be, and also what the weather forecast is going to be. And second is to, prepare for it. Make sure you have the right life-saving equipment, such as a life jacket, a radio, even a cell phone. And also let the folks know, someone know where you're going, what time you're going to go, and when you're going to come back. So we'll know when we need to start looking for you. And finally, it doesn't matter if you're a surfer, a sailor, a scuba diver, or even a fisherman. The old adage, when in doubt, don't go out, is always wise to follow.
Yes, that's true. Definitely here in our waters. You never know what's going to happen. And Captain Reedland, what else can people do?
Well, certainly. I've spent about 28 years in the Coast Guard and most of my life on the water, even before the Coast Guard. And oftentimes, we have great messages on carrying flares and all these things for boating, but the actual swimming population, those things are very difficult to take. And so helping us be able to see you is really, really key and essential. And there's some really simple tools that we use. So at night, we use night vision goggles. And all of our crews, both of in the fixed-wing airplanes as well as the rotary wing, wear night vision goggles. And night vision goggles work off of a light spectrum. And the spectrum that's most sensitive to the goggles is a red spectrum. So you've got a glow stick in your hand.
I do.
And that's something that is about $2, and a red glow stick or an orange glow stick is really the key to being able to see it on the goggles. And all you got to do is snap it. You want to try or should I?
You can do it.
We're going to do it.
Yes.
So
There, you just did it already.
It, shake it, and it will start to glow very similar to this. And as you can see, something as simple as a hairband on there makes it so that you can strap it to a wrist, you can put it onto a mask. One of the other devices during the day that can help somebody be seen is something as simple as a signal mirror. And you can pick this up at a lot of stores, and it will actually be able to be seen from about 40 miles away, 20 to 40 miles away. A glow stick at night, a red glow stick at night, we can see from about 2 to 5 miles away with goggles. One of the really important methods of being seen, if you don't have any equipment with you, is everybody wants to wave their arms.
Right. And almost yell as if you can hear them, right?
And we can't hear them, and waving their arms is good because motion helps. But what is even better is actually splashing your arms on the side because it will create a whitewater section. That whitewater section will get the attention of the pilots and the crew. And even at night, with the night vision goggles, the whitewash becomes more visible to us.
I got it. And we have actual video of rescues recently in the Hawaiian waters that your crews were a part of. So what are we taking a look at right now, Captain?
Well, this right now is we usually do a layered approach on our searches, and so you'll see surface assets as well as you'll see air assets. So we overlay each other to get a different type of view. And as you can see how difficult it is, if you can imagine looking at that view right there, and you're looking for a person, and a person in the water, especially like a free diver or a swimmer that gets swept offshore, they're really small. And in that type of environment.
But I can see how just a little bit of white water you can see right away.
Absolutely, yeah. White water will get attention of folks.
Oh, very amazing. Everything that you folks do, and again, it's not just if you're going to be in a boat or if you think you're going to be gone for hours on end. It's even if you're just going to go surfing and you think you might be out there, or it might be a little bit of a swell. You should be prepared and take something small like that with you, because you just never know with Mother Nature, right?
Both of these things fit in the pocket of a bathing suit.
And how long does a glow stick last?
So the different sizes, so the larger glow stick is 12 hours and the smaller glow stick is 6 hours.
All right. Thank you so much, Captains, for being here and for everything that you do for our community.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.